So hello everyone, welcome back for another live trading session with me. Now let me just we're ready to go. Right, so obviously we had a little market update from yesterday. We didn't really there wasn't too much to kind of go on. We'll have a look at what we've got going on today as well. News-wise, we haven't really got anything at all. We'll have a look at obviously what we've got for the rest of the week as well. But for right now, we'll keep it like that. So yeah, you can see currently virtual is in a bit of a loss. We'll see if we can. Yeah, it'll break down pretty heavy. I mean, stop loss is right there. Stop loss is actually at a reasonable level. So, I mean, initially we're aiming for the upside, as you can see. We're still yet to see the move. So obviously, if we start moving for the upside and continue, start smashing this level here, as you can see, we've got some kind of support. Some kind of resistance here. Lower highs, lower lows. But then price retests that level again and sees that dump for the downside. Looks like a liquidity sweep, and then you can see a big drop there. Yeah, that was actually US market open. We did pump a little bit, you can see a little bit of a push and then a big drop, big drop. We'll see what we're like for Bitcoin since US market open. Yeah, Bitcoin saw the kind of similar move. We came for the upside slightly, we hit the level, and you can see big drop there. Now we are attempting to push outside this level. You can see big rejections. You can see many rejections here again. So yeah, a lot of rejection on for Bitcoin right now. As you can see, we've finally made it up to that range. This is where I was kind of trading within yesterday. As you can see, I mean, there was a little bit of a spiky move. You can see here, a bit of a push, consolidates, push again, and then we saw a pretty big drop coming into the night, all the way down to 63.2k, and now, as you guys can see, we are attempting that level again of 64,057. I do believe we still have that liquidity there from yesterday. We get 109. 64,600. Yeah, that's that exact same zone. 64,600, 800. That is the exact same zone. We'll actually tone it down a little bit because I'm expecting it to be 64,600 to around 600 to 400. So 64.6, 64.4. That's kind of the region I'm expecting that price to kind of stay within. So we'll drop it slightly. 64.9. We'll do 64.6. So that's ideally where we have all of that liquidity sat, above that range there. So obviously we will mark out kind of yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Well, obviously we've already surpassed yesterday's high, as you can see right there. Oh no, that's 1 hour time frame, sorry. Well, we have surpassed it either way. So we'll get it in a different color so we know what's what. We'll go yellow, or should we go just white? Yeah, white will do. So that's yesterday's low and high. Now we can kind of try and picturing where we could maybe expect price to move to. We'll have a look in the smaller time frames, see if we've got any kind of fair value gaps, anything like that. I mean, we already have one there in a 15-minute time frame. So we might retest that level and come back within for a continuation for that liquidity that we have in the upside. That should be pretty strong. That should be pretty strong. You can see there's a lot of resistance there. You can see it comes to level, comes to level, comes to level perfectly as well. So we'll see, maybe price does dip within this zone and then we see a further move for the upside. But I know it's still, of course, yet to be seen. What we got? Right, I'm actually going to come out of them positions as we are in profit, so I don't feel too confident in them. So I mean, we are in the slight profit, so we're gonna take it as we can. Well, that's we're still in profit, but we're just going to take it. We do get some signals for pipping as well, so we'll have a look at pipping. Now that was half an hour ago, and entry point was 0.01759 1706 1759 170.86 1760. Yeah, so this is actually slightly above our entry price, so we're not gonna obviously jump in for that just yet. We'll wait until we get more confirmation, but I mean, for now, Bitcoin does actually look pretty good. Bitcoin does look pretty good. For the upside, that is. Alright, we're looking at bookmap wise. Yeah, there is still a lot of liquidity at that upside. So above what we're on, that's gold. Yeah, so above that zone, realistically, just below 65k, we do have a lot of liquidity, just below 65k. I mean, we could come in for a position, but realistically, I'd want to see maybe a confirmation on this level here. We retest maybe 64 at the 1034, and then we start pushing again. We are currently in a formation where we do have an uptrend. You can see the high, low, potential higher high. Well, we already are forming the higher high. Maybe coming for a higher low around 64,046 or whatever I just mentioned, and then see that continuation for this upside. I don't think we'll get a retest with that 15-minute fair value gap, as we've got it always. Well, we've already got it here, as you can see, and then just now confirmation on the resistance level. So that is good. I'm waiting for a low to come in. Maybe, I mean, actually, looking at the momentum and volume, it does look like we're going to get more buying pressure. So realistically, we could push slightly above that zone, around, I don't know, 64 to 50 maybe, and then see a drop back down just below that level. So realistically, what I'm looking for right now would really be a breakout, an actual breakout, a retest back into the zone, and then a continuation for that upside. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes, but yeah, we'll just got to wait it out a little bit. We just got to wait it out a little bit. If you do get any signals across along the way, then of course we will, have a look at that. There we go. We could realistically come in for a position right now. This does look good, like a slight retest. Where are we? With that in mind, we'll come in for a position on Ethereum and we'll also come in for, where is it? Athena. So I'm expecting Athena to continue this push as well. So we will come in for that. Athena's actually got potential to give us some very nice profits, as it is a much more volatile kind of currency, coin, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I did just miss this area here though. We could be coming back to kind of this mid-range, 91. We'll come in for a slight stop loss around 200, just in case. I was expecting price to continue a lot stronger for the upside, but just looking at the structure for Athena, I feel like would come to around 9106, maybe like somewhere in this range, so like here somewhere, and then we continue. Yeah, I completely missed the formation. I think I just rushed into that trade very quickly there. I mean, we could just get a push from here. I mean, a confirmation for a higher low around this area would have been better. A bit of like a nice little reset, and then we start pushing even higher. But I mean, there's still potential to obviously come even higher. So realistically, as market starts to move bullish, if it does, we can adjust our stop loss to obviously not clear that previous low, which would be realistically this one. Which would be this one if price now decided to actually move even higher, creating higher highs, higher lows. So yeah, we will adjust the stop loss once price starts really pushing for the upside. And once we are within like a significant amount of profit, let's say around 200-300, we will obviously drop in that stop loss even higher and higher to kind of minimize our risk as much as possible. So yeah, we've got some. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. That's what I'm seeing. Hello. Unfortunately, we got closed out on that trade there. Right, so I'll wait for obviously for that drop, and then we'll come in and assess the situation. Actually, we could come into the volume area. Right there. mean, that's... You can see we're already getting some rejection. I'm gonna risk it and come in for there. That is going to be a very strong area though, where a lot of positions will be protected, most likely buyers. Now if we drop below it, then that obviously would not be too nice, so we'll put the stop loss around here. Right, we're getting some movement, and we're finally getting some movement for the upside. But I mean, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Yeah, you can see we dipped into that 15-minute fair value gap, and we are pushing back already. We will get obviously a correlation between the two, of obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum, and well, Athena most likely as well. We are finally getting some slight movement for the upside, you can see. Slightly moving, but I don't know, I'm not getting enough strength. I'm not getting enough strength, honestly. I'm a little bit concerned that we're not moving as strong for the upside as I imagined. what have we got? As of today, I'm gonna just run quickly through what we've got in terms of market-wise, what we've kind of got coming in. Right, so biggest market movers, themes today. Mix of geopolitics, earnings, macro sentiment. So we'll quickly run over what we've currently got going on. So Middle East tensions remain the biggest macro driver. So reports of another incident near the Strait of Hormuz have kept oil markets very volatile. Now, Brent crude oil has actually remained elevated, which is important because higher oil prices can increase inflation expectations and influence gold, US dollar and equities. Then we have the US earnings continue to support stocks. Strong earnings from companies such as Planter, Caterpillar and McDonald's have helped lift risk sentiment. And then better than expected corporate results have actually pushed the US index futures higher despite the geopolitical concerns. And then AI stocks leading the rally. Planter surged after raising guidance, and investors are also watching AMD earnings after the close. And large cap technology remains the strongest performing sector, helping support both the Nasdaq and S&P 500. And then we've got gold and then the US dollar. So gold has recovered after recent weakness as traders balance geopolitical risks against expectations for Federal Reserve policy. And any further escalation in the Middle East could quickly increase demand for the safe haven asset. Gold has actually been acting very nicely in these past couple of days. Well, last week we had some nice moves, today we had some nice moves, so overall we have seen some very nice movements for gold in general. So let's have a look. Maybe we've got some nice levels to kind of have a look at. I mean, initially from here, which is our 2 o'clock, we have been very bullish. You can see very bullish from there. Now we'll have a look at 15 minutes. Possibly, maybe. Or could we say, like so, for gold? I mean, we have actually pushed pretty heavily below that level though, which is a little bit concerning. Pretty big sell-off. Yeah, you can see it's a pretty big sell-off of actually, well, quite heavily broken that level now. There's a lot of liquidity in the downside, 40.31, 40.31. Bitcoin's dropping as well. Yeah, I feel like we'll have to come out, maybe you have to come out of that trade for now. But I don't know. Yeah, we've broken that level pretty heavily actually. And then for Bitcoin, I think we are pushing into this level as well. That 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, you can see the resistance is there. Buyers are pushing back. Buyers are still pushing back. Yeah, I don't really. Oh no, I don't fancy seeing in that trade. It's just gonna hurt even more. Right, we'll wait for some confirmation. Wait for that indicator. Wait for the volume to die down, and then we will possibly come in for that trade there. Structure-wise, let's have a look. 15-minute time frame. maybe we've got some kind of level forming. I mean, just looking at it from where it stands, I feel like we could see a move to that area there. You see right there. I mean, we've got some confirmation actually on that level there. You can see here, there, slightly here, a little bit of a bigger break there, and here as well. So this does look like a pretty strong level that we could see price coming to. We want to see a little bit more of a sell-off, and then we will most likely come in for a long position here. Bitcoin does look like it's preparing to obviously come up for this upside as well. So I'm expecting kind of the mid-range of this whole move. Let's have a look. I'd expect maybe like here somewhere. Price move to. Yeah, obviously we came, we broke through, we started making, we've got a low here, we've got a higher high here, and then we broke that structure, came into this 15-minute fair value gap, and now what I'm expecting maybe is a move to this level, and then we start breaking highs and we continue to the upside and sweeping that liquidity that we also have in the upside. But we'll see. Yeah, you can see dollar index very bullish. Gold is seeing maybe a move back into that zone. I'm not sure. I could see a move back into that zone. I mean, it's kind of the biggest breakout we've seen so far. I mean, there's not much of a breakout here. You can see we've still got obviously price being respected. You can see on that level there as well. So we're respecting the level there. Okay, so we are respecting the level here, here as well, but then here we completely broke through. It does look like volume is dying off. You can see here, volume is dropping. So what I'm expecting is price to come back in for that level. Well, it's either we come back into the level or we retest it, show some support from here, and then we see a bigger downside. There is a lot of liquidity in the downside as well for gold, and there is kind of nothing really driving the price for it to obviously continue so bullish. There hasn't really been any conflict continuations or anything like that. So I don't know. We could see the downside potentially, but for Bitcoin, I am looking pretty positive for the upside. I am looking pretty positive. You can see volume is dropping now, so this could be a good chance. There we go. We've hit that level now, so we will be coming in for that position. Realistically, I could have actually just saved myself a lot of capital in that trade there, because we went for a trade here and here. That was honestly a very bad mistake, very bad misjudged mistake. I mean, that's what you get. That's what we get for rushing into the market. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I am expecting price to start moving off of this level. Obviously, Bitcoin's in for that move as well. Gold looks to be bullish as well. We've actually had a pretty strong correlation yesterday for gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and well, pretty much those three have been moving kind of pretty strong together. But I don't know. We'll see. Volume is dropping there. You can see each bar is getting smaller and smaller, so volume is definitely dropping. We need to see that crossover, and then we'll most likely see a continuation for the upside. But then obviously the next area we want to see price coming to, and obviously past, would be here. And then we'll see how we go from there. You can see DXY is dropping as well. Finally getting sold off. Yeah, so market is shifting. So DXY is looking to drop Therefore, gold will most likely be bullish. Gold will most likely be bullish now, and same for Bitcoin too. And then I'm expecting the same kind of thing for Athena as well. We'll put this stop loss just below those lows there. So if we start obviously coming below that level, sweeping lows, then I mean we've got a lot of lows to be fair. You can see all these lows here. We've got these lows in this range. So this one, this one, this one, and these as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not liking this drop though. I'm not liking this drop at all. Are we starting to move maybe? Let's see it, let's see it. Yeah, gold is still yet to come in. I mean, you can see volume is dropping. Volume is dropping. As well for Bitcoin, selling volume dropping. Same for gold, but DXY opposite, complete opposite. Not so much for Athena. I'm actually getting kind of worried about that, but I mean, once Bitcoin starts pushing for the upside, we'll obviously have Athena most likely following that move. I mean, it's been a pretty big sell-off. You can see, pretty big sell-off. We are oversold as well. Our size at 32. 32. We need that to pick up as well. 32, 33. I mean, it's picking up. You can see 33, 30 what? We're slowly picking up. We're slowly picking up. On day one, you see gold breaking down or make a recovery up to about 400 and nearly then continue down under 4K. Really? 400. Gold's never even came to that level. Well, it has, but not lately, I don't think. Yeah, 'cause that was the high where we traded for 116, and I believe that was actually the what was that? That was the resistance area that we had. That's all in the 4-hour time frame. May. Under 4K. So you're telling me we've got to come to about 400 and then only will come below 4K? Ah, you're asking me. I've got no clue. I've got no clue. I mean, I don't think so. The market kind of obviously moves, well, how it wants to move in a way. I mean, it's obviously dependent on everything that's happening. I don't think it's got a level where it kind of stays into like 4,400. I don't know, it just wouldn't kind of add up realistically. I mean, personally, I don't think it would kind of add up. I mean, 4,400 and then a move, you know, like you say, a recovery to about 4,400 and only then continue under 4K. I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of a a bit of a silly thing. I feel like it's a bit silly. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's a bit silly. Obviously, this is obviously how we have moved. I mean, price in this area it's still compressing realistically. Look. If we get rid of all these levels that we've got over these past couple of weeks, alright, let me just absolutely just get rid of everything. Okay, so there we go. Fresh scale. I mean, currently what I'm looking at is a compression. Gold looks to be compressing right now. Well, I don't see it going under 4K without going up first. I mean, for me personally, judging from the structure that we've got right now, I don't think we've got much going on. Well, we haven't got much going on. In this area, it doesn't look like we have... yeah, you can see it's kind of failed to clear and come in within this area here. So obviously we came to the downside in this area and this area, but then we kind of failed it right here. Yeah, you can see we failed it right in this area. So we couldn't continue moving even more bearish, right, and come into this zone. I mean, that does kind of tell us something. But then if we look at it from a different kind of point of view, we can see that we are kind of compressing. And then realistically, I feel like we'll continue maybe even more bearish, and then maybe we'll come up for the upside. Because obviously we do have some kind of compression zone here where, let me just change these colors really quick because I keep getting confused. Alright, pink and what? Alright, so bullish candles are pink. I would have kind of yeah, I would kind of base it on there though. That level. Yeah, I mean this is okay because see we've got confirmation here, here, and then here as well. For now, it does look like we are compressing. Obviously, we've got yeah, we've got selling pressure from that upside. So obviously, sellers are pushing price here, here again, and then here again. So realistically, what we've currently got looks to be kind of a compression, kind of wedge pattern. And then from the downside, we've kind of got a similar thing, but it's a little bit, it's right here. So we've got many, we've actually got many candles confirming this level. You can see here, 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 and then a little bit here as well. But it's not as clear as all the other areas. But we'll just drop it right there. So and then we'll drop that. Okay, so. So you can see sellers pushing price. We can't make higher highs. So you can see sellers protecting each area where we try to come in for a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. But then if we look from the downside, what we have in the downside is higher lows. So realistically, you can see buyers pressing, buyers pressing, buyers pressing. So realistically, well, eventually we will have a phase where the price just obviously explodes realistically. I mean, it wouldn't explode, but it just kind of makes its move. That's what we'd kind of call it. So it makes its move, and then we most likely will continue even deeper for the downside. I'm thinking a fake pump and only then down. I mean, we could get a fake out. We definitely could get a fake out. I don't know, but like a move all the way up to 4,400 is massive. Like, I mean, even from let's say the top of this range, you can see like from here. I mean, I'm expecting price to obviously continue to move between these two levels right here. So realistically, like so. I mean, a little bit tighter at least. And then I wouldn't really expect to see a move all the way up to 4,400 and then we see the downside. It just doesn't really make sense why price would have to go so high for us to then come for the downside. Like, the level is all the way up here. That's above these highs, then realistically we could just retrace and continue even higher. But I mean, there's not really that much pushing price. I mean, there would have to be something crazy happening for us to see a move all the way past that zone. Obviously, we'd clear these highs, would clear pretty much this whole structure if we were to come to that level of 4,400, which would be around here. No, I mean, that's what I think anyway. So if we clear that zone of 4,400 right there, then yeah, I mean, what are you thinking? Maybe here then, below these highs? Or a little fake out, maybe to that previous high. So around here maybe, like there. And then we see the downside. But normally when we have this pattern going on, what we realistically see is, well, we move for the downside, we have the pattern, and then we continue. That is what I'm expecting. That is what I'm expecting to see. There is actually a lot more liquidity below as well, if we look at the liquidity clusters. 4,031. I mean, we do have some here in this upside, but then again, look at this chunk. The 12 million, 4031, and that is actually below. Well, actually, no, that's that support area. That's that support area. So that is where we have the liquidity. Liquidity is going to be here and most likely here as well. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So like I said, obviously we had that move from level to level. I'm looking for that downside continuation. But then, like I said, we will more than likely have liquidity at both levels. Obviously, shorts waiting, longs waiting. And from this current area, we do have a lot more liquidity in this downside, which is at that level of, well, it's realistically here. And then also here. So these two levels will have quite a lot of liquidity. So yeah, we do have about, what is it, 12 million here. We will have some here, so it'll most likely compress until we get something that kind of moves the price, maybe some new catalyst that would have kind of a bigger effect. But I mean, in this time of markets, anything could happen. Honestly, anything could happen. Like the things we've seen in the past couple of weeks and months as we've been trading, it's actually been pretty crazy. And realistically, anything could happen. Like I said, we could have Trump saying, "Oh, that's it. Iran's getting absolutely nuked tomorrow," and that's it. Gold is absolutely boom. Gold is absolutely blowing up right there, boom. But I mean, yeah, I felt like we need a new catalyst, and there is time to obviously get it. We've got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got about a week or so until we see gold break out. So I'd say in a week's period of time, we will most likely see gold coming in for a breakout either towards the upside or the downside. But I am kind of leaning more towards the downside as the whole formation, the whole pattern kind of plays out. But then again, we could have something driving the price, completely ignoring the fact that we had this move, and then expecting to continue down. But yeah, realistically, we could continue even higher. 4,084. I mean, I remember when price was actually at 5k. Like, that was crazy. Honestly, that was crazy. We had a massive move, but then you can see here, big fat drop. Big fat drop. Big fat drop. Obviously, we spoke yesterday as well about the whole US debt situation, that the US, well, the United States has got a massive debt of, well, it's coming up to $40 trillion. So yeah, we'll see. Right, where are we at for Bitcoin? If we see Bitcoin down, oh, we are cooked. Oh no. Oh, we haven't actually seen that much of a move. I'm surprised, look at that. Athena's actually acting pretty resilient right now. That's actually pretty surprising to see. Well, obviously we will put, actually let's bump that stop loss up a little bit so we do not clear that local low. And then Ethereum will look at the same kind of scenario as well. So realistically, you'll put stop loss below that low there as well. As we are expecting price to continue even higher, obviously now it's a little bit difficult, as you know, you can see Bitcoin is completely cleared that 15-minute fair value gap, and now it's kind of retesting. So there could be a possibility that we continue even lower. I think we do have a volume profile maybe here in this mid-range. You can see price comes to that area, comes to that area, comes to that area. So I feel like it's going to be around here somewhere in that midsection, so around this area. Let me drop it in and we'll see where we're actually at. So slightly higher. So it's still within that 15-minute. Oh, look at that big pump. We're going to see the effect for Athena. I mean, we're seeing some bullish price action for Ethereum now. What about Athena? More bullish movement. I'm looking now to obviously continue even higher. I didn't actually expect that. I didn't actually expect us to come this low. But if we come in, like, let's say, I don't know, 5-minute time frame, it does kind of look right. It does look right. You can see we're in a reasonable area where we normally expect the low to form. It's kind of like 3/4 of the way. Sometimes it's like I don't know, like I'd say about 5/8 of the way of this move. So if we obviously have that move, I'd say that's like, well, that's what, I don't know, maybe halfway. Now I'd say about 5/8 of the way there, and then you can see we see that continuation. So yeah, you guys can watch that trade. I am absolutely dying, and I will be back in a couple minutes. So yeah. Alright guys, we're back. Quick little refresh. It's like I disappear and I've got to go down like three floors of stairs, so. Alright. I mean, I'm questioning this whole move for Athena, I'm not gonna lie. This high is very sloppy. Look at that high. It's a bit too low. It's a bit too low for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit too low for me. Okay. I mean, we entered off of this move here. We obviously moved very bearish. Look at that massive candle. And then, yeah, we came in way too late, but it is what it is. Yeah, you can see Bitcoin's pushing now. Bitcoin's pushing very nicely. Look at that. All the way back up to that zone we wanted to see price coming into. So yeah, like I said, most likely for today and maybe into the Asia session, we could see price moving into the upper range for about, I don't know, like 4105, something like that, and then see that fall. I mean, we've still got quite a lot to go, you know, compression wise. We've got quite a lot to cover, that distance there. Okay, so maybe we've got some news. I'll have a look quickly on what kind of news maybe we've got, and then we will see. Yeah, I've not got too much, honestly, news-wise. Pretty empty, pretty empty. I mean, the only thing we've got is some kind of media from President Trump and Ukraine President Zelensky meet in the Oval Office. I mean, that was 18th of August. So what? That's like what, last year maybe? Okay, I mean, I don't know. Okay, we are bullish. We are bullish. We're looking better. We're looking better. Right. Yeah, not a lot of movement. Not a lot of movement. New AI cloud company raised $300 million in venture funding. Beston says US and Iran could reach deal to open Strait of Hormuz today or tomorrow. That was an hour ago. What on earth is going on? Okay. Capo. Literally empty. Well, literally empty. Jolt's job opening 7.359 million, expected 7.4. Labour demand becoming weak. I mean, it's slightly weaker, slightly weaker. So we're talking what, $41 million weaker. Well, it's not going to be dollars, is it? It's going to be positions or whatever it's called. S&P 500 all-time high within a week. What a scam. Oh my god. Look at that. That is crazy. I mean, it all started kind of in this area, 2020, COVID, and boom. Look at that, look at the movement. That is insane. We've got 4 bullish days in a row now, and we're still pushing. Got a double high there. Could see maybe a bit of a drop. Could see a bit of a drop. We'll dip into that fair value gap again. What the hell? What we got? Yeah, S&P 500 just hit 70 trillion in total market cap for the first time in history, 500 companies are now worth more than double the US economy. Holy shit. Iran is reportedly considering allowing European countries to claim mines in the Strait of Hormuz, a potential concession that could help restore shipping and revive US-Iran peace talks. I mean, it's an interesting point. It's an interesting point. Yeah, it's definitely died down a little bit though. Yeah, I'm not actually liking the way that this price action is moving right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not liking this price action. I mean, that's why I've actually adjusted that stop loss to come below that previous low. So if we actually do continue even more bearish, then yeah, we will most likely be looking to come out of that position, and then, you know, we'll kind of look for something else in that case. But for now, still yet to see. Still yet to see. I mean, we're still making those higher lows, but of course, price action is not fast at all. we're not really seeing any movement. Very slow indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that price might actually break down even lower. Well, we got Iran is reportedly, what we got? Iran is reportedly considering allowing European nations to clear mines from the Strait of Hormuz as a part of a deal to normalise shipping in the key waterway. That's actually really good. Let's see if that news maybe impacted gold in any way, shape or form. Doesn't look like it, but it does look like it is struggling for the upside though. It is struggling to push. Iran has reportedly softened its stance countries to participate in demining efforts. So we could see something positive turning out for the markets. Honestly, I'm not going to risk it. Athena's not looking too strong. We did get a signal, that's why I'm going to be exiting that position. So we've got a SUI buy. SUI. Alright, we'll go TP5. 0.77079. And we've also got LTC. 45.454 and then 44. I mean, it's a pretty significant move that we've got to obviously see. I mean, clearing these highs would be a very nice move. In here, you can see the price has been kind of consolidating in this range anyway. So we'll see what reactions we get from that. Bitcoin's still pushing. S&P 500 is going crazy. All right. I mean, look at the movement. It's non-existent. It's literally non-existent. There's actually a similar thing as to what we had yesterday. The market just kind of, well, stopped moving realistically. Yeah, we've not got too much going on right now at all. Right, what we got? Nothing. Let's see if maybe we've got some some kind of support level in the 5-minute time frame, maybe. Last 5 minutes. I mean, you can see price is literally bouncing on that level like crazy. $64,607. 607. That's actually the level that we talked about previously, where we did have the level from 64.6 to 64.4. I believe yesterday the level was actually 64.6, and now the level is actually 64.6. No, yes, yesterday was 64.4, and today it's 64.6, I believe. I mean, price looks to be breaking that level right now. Yeah, that's completely off. Yeah, there's no formation, honestly, on Bitcoin as well, realistically. We've touched upon that resistance level now, which is, yeah, it's that bigger time frame resistance level, you can see. So I am expecting it to, I mean, we are looking to come to this area, 64.4, 64.6. If we can obviously break through and hold the area, then we have a possibility that we will continue even higher and, you know, push even higher towards maybe even 67k. But for now, I mean, this is the first area we have to even come to, but I don't know, it's looking a bit weak. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking a bit weak. 66 million. Yeah, 66 million at 64,607. We are getting some bullish price action. We are currently in a trade on LTC and SUI. We're in a little bit of profit, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they obviously play out. SP 500 is still pushing. It's still pushing like crazy. What the hell is going on? I mean, I'm looking for Bitcoin to push even higher, but it's really, really slow today. It's very, very slow today, honestly. Yeah, looks like we're breaking that level now. Looks like we're breaking that level. What the hell just happened? I mean, news-wise as well, we haven't really got anything. We've kind of covered everything we need to cover. We're not going to go into gold today. We don't really have to. We're not trading it today. We've had a look at Bitcoin, levels we've got, where we're going, what liquidity there is, formations. What else we got? News-wise today, we've not really got too much going on. We'll have a look. Right, True Social we got. Yeah, Trump about all this South Carolina, it's some kind of, I don't know, it's not important anyway. What else we got? Campus free speech, campus reforms. One hour ago, deal is imminent and Iran talks restart Monday on denuclearization. What, next Monday? Why do we have to go next Monday? Some immigration stuff, manufacturing. Championship. Oh, this could be interesting. US steel production exceeds Japan's for the first time in 26 years. So New York US crude steel production surpassed Japan's in 2025 for the first time in 26 years, making it the world's third largest producer after China and India. A result of production increases stemming from President Donald Trump's tariff policies and a boom in artificial intelligence data center construction. I mean, look at all the other countries they're in. China, they've got all them people like locked in. I mean, America's not going to be as harsh, is it? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into that because that is a whole different theme to kind of talk about. So we're not obviously going to look at that. SpaceX first earnings report is coming. Here's what to look for. Not really too much. Not too much. Iran says it is cooperating with Oman, stating, "We are working with Oman to establish management of transiting through the Strait of Hormuz." It adds, "Talks so far are positive." Talks so far are positive. Well, we'll actually see how positive they are in a couple of days. I mean, look at that. Since US market open, boom. Yeah, we're still bullish for gold. Still bullish for gold. Wait. I don't know. I have no clue. Honestly, today's one of those days. 7.898, 6.83, but then we've got four. We've got three big clusters there: 6.83, 7.98, 7.52. But then this liquidity cluster is a lot closer, so I feel like we will most likely come in for that sweep for the upside. So around here. What's that price? 411. 4111 to 4114. Yeah, it's just slightly above there, look. 4111, 4114. And that actually does fit within that range as well. So we could realistically say if we came in for there, we could hold it all the way down to the bottom. I mean, you guys can see how nicely the price has been moving in this level. Like, look at all that movement. So I'm expecting a rejection from this resistance level. A slight breakout maybe. I mean, to just sweep that liquidity. So around 41.15, and then I expect to see a downside. I don't know, bit of a risky one. It is a bit of a risky one, isn't it? Right guys, personally, it's looking a bit slow today. Honestly, it's looking a bit slow today. Yeah, I don't know, it's looking a bit weak for Bitcoin, honestly. It's looking a bit weak. I mean, say if we came like, I don't know, like this. And then them highs could be around like here. That does look pretty good. Like just looking at it from that point of view. It doesn't look half bad if we get rid of this level. I feel like we can literally just get rid of that fair value gap now because I mean, it's not working by the looks of it. I mean, that's how price is moving right now. And that right there is that level we keep getting rejected from, and that's that resistance level. And then just slightly above it, we do have that liquidity cluster waiting. So I don't know. And price is literally just, well, very, very slow. Very, very slow. We're still waiting to see movement. It's taking a long time. It's taking a very long time. I mean, unemployment claims, that could be something a little bit impactful. And then Friday we've got unemployment change. So we've got employment change, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings month upon month, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate. These five will have some kind of effect. Obviously, these first two are just Canadian dollar, and then these three are what we are, kind of looking for: USD, USD, USD. So we'll see what effect we have. Obviously, non-farm employment change previously was 57k, expected is 87k, so that's already a significant increase. So we'll see what reactions we get on Friday. Fridays actually tend to be pretty exciting recently. They tend to be pretty exciting recently. And then Saturday, FOMC member Brown speaks, and then CPI on Sunday. Canadian, what is it? Chinese yen, I think. Canadian. Yeah, Chinese yen. Yeah, we're still not really seeing much movement for Bitcoin right now. LTC is actually pretty bullish, look at that. Pretty bullish. Alright guys, just smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, that'll be greatly appreciated. So currently we are bullish for LTC, not so much for SUI though. SUI's a little bit in the downside. Bitcoin, we're still obviously looking for Bitcoin to come in for this level of 64.4k. So yeah, we're still waiting to see that happen. But yeah, it's taking its time right now. It's taking its time right now. We'll see what reaction we get in this on this level right now. If we do get obviously a break, we'll wait maybe for a break and a retest and then a further move to the downside. But we are expecting confirmation on the level and a continuation. You can see there is a lot of selling volume right now. But yeah, I mean, it's still to be seen. Still to be seen. What else we got news-wise?
Falcon 9 launch. AI following the Cypheus model. Sean Duffy's road trip. That makes no sense. Space. Yeah, we've kind of covered everything that we've currently got right now. Like, we've literally covered everything that we've got. I'm waiting for price to start moving for the upside from here. We are kind of dying off and that momentum then. Yeah, we're not really seeing too much movement, honestly. So the red levels were actually the levels we had for the daily movement. Yesterday. I mean, we have been bearish, but then again now, we are slightly bullish. Let me just get rid of those levels in that small time frame that we've got right there. Let me just drop in some other ones. Let me just actually show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, let's drop in some support resistance for this kind of time frame we've got here. Could we say that's it there? I mean, we've got nice confirmations on all those areas. And then I feel like we've got some nice movement here as well. Maybe like so. Then it's like a wedge pattern, in it. It's more of a wedge pattern. It's more like that than it is obviously like that. I mean, that is a pretty good kind of location where that level could be, like, you know, set. Or we could go here maybe. No. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Ah, so now it looks like we're going to be going for the downside. But then we've got kind of an uptrend here though. Have we not? Maybe. Like that. I mean, I could maybe see price moving like this. Obviously, we had the rejections from each of those levels. See rejection there, rejection there. Could get a rejection here, and then a possible continuation, retest maybe, and then boom. But then we will most likely see a reversal from that level there, though. Definitely a reversal looking to be from that level there. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, now we're looking for a rejection on gold at around that level, 41.15. 41.15. I mean, if that pattern plays out, that is. That's if that pattern plays out. Look how bullish we are right now, though. $41.14 to $41.11. $41.14 to $41.11. I mean, that's realistically where we want to see price coming to. Yeah, I mean, that's literally at these highs. I mean, it's below them, but still. I mean, we're already at 4,100 though. Not too much movement. Not too much movement. Right guys, I will be back in just a second. are we looking? Let's see. How? I mean, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for gold to reach this area. Come up here, sweep this liquidity, and we start dumping. I mean, I don't think there's actually going to be long positions waiting there. I mean, I'm most likely going to be looking for shorts for that area. I'm not going to lie. We'll close in positions for now. And we'll wait for gold. This is where we'll be shorting from. We'll be looking to come all the way down. Well, it's 8-to-1 ratios. I mean, it's pretty good considering we are expecting price to come all the way back down to the support level. We will full port it. We will full port this trade if we do see price coming into that range. That's where we want to see price coming to. We're already looking oversold. There's quite a lot of liquidity there though. About 12 million there. Quite a lot. Two big clusters, look at that. It's so close to it as well. So close to it. How's Bitcoin looking? Yeah, it's still in that same zone, look. We saw a tiny bit of movement into that upside. You can see rejection. I'm expecting now move to around 63,909. Maybe we get a good, maybe we get a better confirmation, like obviously like here, and well, I mean just come into the level in you know realistically, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Gold is actually acting very similar to Bitcoin. You can see bullish movement here again. Obviously we had the push. Saw the level downside and now push. That's exactly what we saw for Bitcoin as well. Push, downside, and then we just saw that push. Well, an attempt for a push right there, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I would be looking for the downside realistically for gold when we do come to the level. Most likely we'll be coming to the downside, but we'll see. We'll see what reaction we get from that level there. Volume is dropping as well. Volume is dropping. Well, yeah, like you say, we'll see. We'll see if it dies or not. We'll see if it dies or not. really. I don't know. It's not looking too strong. It's not looking too strong. I mean, volume started dropping there, like obviously in this area here, and then I mean it started to pick up again. Realistically, we want to clear this zone and then come in for the downside. That would be, I mean, I'm currently just waiting for the indicator, like coming in for a position from here. I don't know, it just wouldn't be good at all. Like it would not be good at all. Okay. What's RSI looking like? Volume is dropping. But can buyers actually, continue to push? That's the question. There we go. More volume. We're starting to push. You can see stochastics come above that 20 zone. Or is it the 30 zone? 20 zone, yeah, I thought it was. I'm not going to be coming in for a trade if we don't see that move, obviously to that liquidity, sweep it and then see the downside. I mean, for all we know, we could see price coming back within, let's say around 40.93, and then maybe come for another attempt for the upside, claim that liquidity, and then see the downside. That's exactly what I'd be looking for. But obviously I'm not going to come in now. I don't really like the structure. So if we do see price, sweeping it and then coming in for the downside, then I'll be looking a lot better. But for now, we will see. For now, we will see. I don't know, we're not really seeing much movement. We're not really seeing much movement. We had an initial push, but like I said, we could see price coming within that kind of range there. Yeah, I'd say about here, to be fair. That's where I'd expect price to come to, and then maybe see the upside from there. So realistically, would see price was rejected from that level. We had a bit of a downtrend here. We see a bounce off that level, and then we continue higher. That's what I'm looking for. Well, that's what I would be looking for. But we'll see if it's doable. We'll see if it's doable. Still waiting to see that confirmation. I mean, that's what we're looking to see. That's what we're looking to see. Obviously, if price just starts, dumping from here, then obviously, yeah, it's gone. The opportunity is gone. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So for all we know, we could still definitely get this move. Obviously, if buyers can manage to protect those zones. For example, we've got a slightly supported zone here. We've got some support on this range here. You can see price is being supported. Kind of, you can see support, support, support. First initial bullish movement. got to be patient. We've got to be patient. We can't be rushing anymore. We can't be rushing anymore. Volume is dropping. Volume is dropping. This is the first initial bullish movement that we've got. Let me have a look on how bullish we actually are. I mean, stochastics at 37. Yeah, volume is dying down. Volume is dying down. Okay. Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm looking for. I mean, with same as yesterday. We haven't even reached that level yet. So, like I said, 64,400 to 64,600 is where I'd be looking for short positions. But I don't know. We'll see. You can see price is still, very bullish. We are still kind of compressing into this zone. You can see how nicely we actually are moving as well, from level to level. So realistically, it's this support level that we've drawn against this 4-hour resistance zone that we've got, 4-hour resistance level that we have. So it's going to be a pretty strong level. Like it's going to be pretty strong. You can see. Look at that. So this is currently what we have for Bitcoin. So these two red lines, this 63,547 is yesterday's low, and 64,456 is yesterday's high. So we do still seem to be struggling. So you guys can see that we still have some distance to cover. So if we go in daily, you can see yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Wait, no, that's not yesterday's high, that's yesterday's low. What's this level then? My apologies, guys. My apologies. I'm not sure what that level is actually. Let me just get rid of it. There we go, there's yesterday's high and yesterday's low. You can see we're still bullish. Question is, when are we going to break out of this structure? I mean, we could definitely, continue moving in this zone and then we see the move, but well, I mean, what I'm expecting is we maybe still can see the move, or we break out here, we break out here. We could break out realistically anywhere. But overall, what I'm looking for is a move up to this zone, and then we see that downside. So yeah, we've still got obviously, I don't know, quite a lot to expect, but we'll see. So yeah, this is a zone I want price coming into. Dollar index seems to be pushing. You can see it's kind of dancing on this level now. From here, it's kind of still moving in this zone. We've got some bullish price action from gold. Volume is dropping. We are attempting to come for this upside right now, though. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, I mean price action is very slow, very slow. Very slow. Just waiting for price to jump in for that zone. So look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's still pushing. Bitcoin is still pushing. News-wise as well, we don't really have anything kind of to go off on. Everything is still a little bit quiet, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the price action right now, little to none. Honestly, guys, nothing. No movement at all. And we are getting a slow movement for the upside, but honestly right now, it's a bit dead. It's very dead. It's very dead. Honestly guys, I wish I could tell you more, but there is literally nothing going on right now. News-wise as well, we don't really have anything to kind of catch up on. Obviously we've spoke upon what we've seen in the last couple of weeks as well. News-wise, yesterday we had a market overview. So if you haven't obviously checked that out, then do make sure you have a look. Let's have a look. Not seeing a lot. Not seeing a lot. I mean, if we break even lower, then I feel like we can kind of cancel that whole setup. And yeah, maybe look for the downside in other areas potentially, but I don't know, we'll see. But now obviously coming into probably tomorrow's session, I will most likely be looking for price to be bearish and overall, you know, look for this downside around 40.26. Yeah, there's not a lot of buying momentum. There's not a lot. You can see the buying volume here. It's very small, very small. Yeah, not a lot of movement, honestly. I was obviously expecting price to come into this level of around 4,011 to 4,014 to come in for that liquidity grab. You can see 411, 4111, 4114, and then, you know, see the move for the downside. But now you can see we've swept it. There's no way. As if 4111. How does that make sense? What? What? We came to a high of 4106. So how has that been swept at 4111? What? Yeah, 4106. 4106.3. Ish. So how have we even came up to all the way there? 4112. Bruh. I have no clue how this is like making any sense, because obviously on my chart as well, it's just not there. Gold against the US dollar, the high was 4106. Alright, let me have a look on something else. 4106. What the hell? Yeah, look, the high was 4106.55. So then we go into the liquidity map. It says we've came up all the way to 4112. How is that even possible? But we literally haven't. Like, we literally haven't. Look, if we go in that candle there, this one, the high is 4112. We never even came to 4112. How does that make any sense? Yeah, it looks like we are going to be very bearish for now then, so we've missed it. We've completely missed it. What a shame. What a shame. But yeah, that is unfortunate, but we move on. We move on. Now, obviously, there is a cheeky link for you guys down in the description below, where you guys can actually join the platform I'm on as well. We do have actually a lot of things on the platform. We've got competitions where you can win like iPhones, AirPods and stuff. We've got AI trading, bot trading, funded trading. Funded trading, we've recently added the 50k and 100k accounts. There we go. The 50k and 100k accounts with obviously the entry fee is not as big. Obviously, as you have a smaller account, the entry fee is going to be a little bit bigger, and then as you go on, this is kind of what we're looking like. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, the link is down below. Make sure you have a look. But yeah, you could also be, I don't know, the lucky winner of a new iPhone 17 Pro Max. But yeah, with that in mind, I reckon that's it for today's session. We obviously have unfortunately missed that opportunity for gold, but yeah, obviously we will be live tomorrow, so tune into tomorrow's live session. We will obviously be analysing the market, of course, seeing what we can do. But yeah, it's been a pretty slow session for the market as a whole for today. We didn't really see too much movement. We did see some pretty nice movements for Bitcoin. As you can see, it was very bullish, but now it has kind of broke this zone. Maybe we can come back within, but I'm judging from what we're seeing right now, I feel like we'd see a move maybe to the support level again, and then a move maybe even deeper to the downside. But yeah, that is currently where we're at. So we'll most likely have a little bit of a market overview tomorrow as well. Maybe see if we've got any new developments happening and so on. So yeah, tune in to tomorrow's session. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, tuning in, commenting. So if you guys want to see me, I don't know, trade something that you maybe want to see, for example, like everything that we got on here, for like gold, Bitcoin, oil, silver, meme coins, anything that we've got, we can have a go. So yeah, with that in mind, I'll see you all in tomorrow's